In this video, you will find out which foods you should eat with olive oil after the age of 60 in order to live up to 100 years without health problems. This is not a myth and not a miracle. It is a proven way of life followed by people who manage to preserve their health, clear thinking, and energy even at the age of 90. Olive oil is not just a salad dressing. When combined correctly with certain foods, it becomes a powerful protector against issues related to the heart, blood vessels, joints, and brain. These combinations have long been used in countries where people live the longest, without relying on medications or hospitals. You can do the same, starting today. Do you want to maintain your health and extend your active life? Then make sure to watch until the end. You will be surprised by how simple it is. This video is going to be incredibly informative and helpful. If you want to take control of your health like a pro, give it a like, and let's get started. 1. Raw vegetables. Recent data shows that people over the age of 60 who regularly eat raw vegetables with olive oil are 31% less likely to experience age-related health issues. This habit is especially common among those living in Mediterranean countries, where the average length of active life is significantly higher than the global average. Tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, carrots, celery, and cabbage, when combined with olive oil, create a unique biochemical blend that serves as a true youth elixir for older adults. In 2023, researchers from the American Institute of Nutrition conducted a large-scale study observing a group of volunteers over the age of 65. Participants who consumed at least 150 grams of raw vegetables daily, along with 15 to 20 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil, showed significantly improved absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K. The National Institute on Aging in the United States confirms that olive oil provides the ideal environment for unlocking the full potential of vegetable-based micronutrients. The story of Giovanna Bragnolini from the Italian province of Tuscany is especially remarkable. She celebrated her 106th birthday in 2024. Every day of her life began with a salad made of fresh vegetables, generously dressed with local olive oil. In interviews, she often emphasized that she never skipped this ritual, even during times of financial hardship. Regular consumption of raw vegetable salads with olive oil may extend an active life by an average of 7 to 9 years. The optimal ratio is 200 grams of fresh vegetables to 20 to 25 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. Ideal dishes include a classic Greek salad, Italian caprese, or simply chopped vegetables drizzled with oil and a pinch of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. 2. Leafy greens. Current statistics show that eating leafy greens with olive oil every day reduces the risk of cardiovascular issues by 39% in people over the age of 60. Spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, and various types of lettuce contain unique phytonutrients which, when combined with the polyphenols in olive oil, form a powerful protective system for the heart, blood vessels, and brain. The American Heart Study Association published the results of a 15-year observation showing that individuals who regularly consume leafy greens with olive oil have significantly lower levels of inflammation in the body. Researchers from the Harvard School of Public Health discovered that olive oil boosts the body's ability to absorb vitamin K found in greens, which is critically important for maintaining bone health in older adults. Maria Ferreira from the Alentejo region in Portugal celebrated her 103rd birthday in 2023. Every day, she picked fresh greens from her small garden and dressed them with olive oil made in her family's olive grove. According to her, this daily habit was passed down from her mother, who lived to be 101 years old. Consistently eating leafy greens with olive oil may extend life by 5 to 7 years. The ideal ratio is 100 grams of fresh greens to 15 milliliters of high-quality olive oil. The best way to enjoy them is in salads or added to soups just before serving in order to preserve the maximum amount of nutrients. A mix of different types of greens combined with a small amount of acidic juice, such as lemon, lime, or apple cider vinegar, is especially effective. 3. Avocado. According to recent research, combining avocado with olive oil is one of the most effective natural ways to support cardiovascular health after the age of 60. Statistics show that regularly consuming this combination lowers the risk of heart attacks and strokes by 42%. The monounsaturated fats found in both avocado and olive oil work together in a synergistic way, significantly improving blood lipid profiles. The American Society of Gerontology published a study showing that participants who consumed avocado with added olive oil at least 3 times per week experienced a 27% improvement in blood vessel elasticity compared to the control group. The Mayo Clinic's Cardiology Center confirmed that this food pairing effectively lowers levels of low-density lipoproteins, often referred to as bad cholesterol, by 15 to 18%. Anastasia Tsatsos, a long-lived resident of the Greek island of Ikaria, who celebrated her 105th birthday in 2022, included avocado sandwiches drizzled with local olive oil in her daily meals. In many interviews, she emphasized that she never used store-bought sauces or spreads, always choosing this simple yet nourishing option instead. Consistently eating avocado with olive oil may add approximately 6 to 8 years to a person's lifespan. The ideal proportion is half of a ripe avocado with 10 milliliters of olive oil. Some of the best ways to enjoy this combination include guacamole made with olive oil instead of sunflower oil, avocado toast with olive oil for breakfast, and salads with sliced avocado dressed in olive oil and lemon juice. 4. Garlic and onion. Recent studies show that combining garlic and onion with olive oil creates a powerful immune-supporting blend, which is especially important for people over the age of 60. Statistical data indicates a 63% reduction in respiratory infections among older adults who regularly consume this combination. In addition, this pairing helps naturally clear cholesterol buildup from blood vessels and supports healthy blood pressure levels. A research team from Stanford University discovered that the polyphenols in olive oil enhance the effects of allicin, the primary active compound in garlic, known for its antimicrobial and heart protective properties. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published findings showing that daily intake of garlic and onion, when cooked in olive oil, lowers systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 millimeters of mercury in people with early-stage hypertension. Antonio Todaro, a resident of the Sicilian village of Gangi who celebrated his 107th birthday in 2023, prepared sofrito every day, a traditional Italian base for sauces made from garlic and onions sautéed in olive oil. According to him, that aroma had been a part of his life since childhood, and meals made with this base never caused digestive discomfort, even in his later years. Regular consumption of garlic and onion combined with olive oil may extend life by approximately 4 to 6 years. The ideal proportion is 10 to 15 grams of garlic and 50 grams of onion per 15 milliliters of olive oil. The best preparation methods include gentle sautéing over low heat, not higher than 160 degrees Celsius, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit, or adding the mixture to sauces, soups, or salad dressings. The aroma released when garlic and onion are heated with olive oil is especially beneficial as it contains volatile compounds that support the respiratory system. 5. Lemon juice. Recent findings show that the combination of lemon juice and olive oil is one of the most effective ways to support the health of the liver and bile ducts in people over the age of 60. Statistics indicate a 53% reduction in the risk of gallstone formation with regular consumption of this mixture. In addition, this combination stimulates the production of digestive enzymes, which is especially important for older adults as this process naturally slows down with age. The American Liver Research Institute published observations showing that daily use of a dressing made from olive oil and lemon juice in a 3-to-1 ratio helps lower liver enzyme levels in individuals with early-stage fatty liver conditions. Researchers from the University of California in Los Angeles found that the antioxidants in lemon juice, when paired with olive oil, form a protective barrier for liver cells, helping to prevent oxidative stress. Jean Calment, the famous French woman known for her exceptional longevity, who lived to the age of 122, made herself a special dressing from lemon juice and olive oil every day. She added it to nearly every meal. In her journals, she wrote that she learned this habit from her grandmother and never gave it up, even when traveling or visiting others. Regular consumption of lemon juice with olive oil may add approximately 3 to 5 years to one's lifespan. The ideal proportion is the juice of half a lemon, which is about 15 milliliters, mixed with 45 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. This blend works best as a salad dressing, a marinade for fish or meat, or taken on an empty stomach in the morning, 1 teaspoon, to help activate the liver and gallbladder. It is important to use freshly squeezed lemon juice as it contains the highest amount of beneficial enzymes. 6. SIF, legumes. Modern nutrition science presents impressive evidence on the benefits of combining legumes with olive oil for people over the age of 60. Statistics show that regular consumption of this combination reduces the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 47% and also helps normalize gut microbiota. Chickpeas, beans, and lentils are rich in plant-based protein and dietary fiber, while olive oil enhances the body's ability to absorb these nutrients without putting extra stress on the digestive system. The National Institute on Aging in the United States conducted a series of studies showing that eating legumes with olive oil lowers markers of inflammation in the blood by 31% compared to a control group. Researchers from Tufts University found that this food pairing improves the absorption of minerals from legumes, particularly iron and zinc, which are essential for maintaining a strong immune system in older adults. Giuseppe Colombo, a resident of the Sardinian Blue Zone of Ogliastra, who lived to be 107 years old, ate a traditional dish called minestrone every day. This hearty soup, made with various types of legumes, was always finished with a drizzle of olive oil before serving. According to his relatives, he never experienced digestive issues and remained mentally sharp throughout his life. Regular consumption of legumes with olive oil may extend life by approximately 5 to 7 years. The ideal proportion is 150 to 200 grams of cooked legumes with 15 to 20 milliliters of olive oil. Some of the best dishes include hummus made with olive oil instead of tahini, lentil salad with vegetables and olive oil, and Italian minestrone soup with olive oil added just before serving. It is important to soak legumes before cooking and boil them until fully tender to aid digestion. Adding olive oil not only improves the flavor, but also slows down the absorption of carbohydrates, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. 7. Whole grain bread. Recent data from 2024 shows that replacing regular sandwiches with whole grain bread topped with olive oil lowers the risk of ischemic heart disease by 44% in people over the age of 60. This Mediterranean tradition, using olive oil instead of butter or margarine, has strong scientific support. The fiber in whole grain bread, combined with the healthy fats found in olive oil, forms an ideal pairing for supporting cardiovascular health and helping regulate cholesterol levels. The American Heart Association published the results of a 20-year study showing that individuals who consumed whole grain bread with olive oil daily were 37% less likely to experience strokes compared to those who used other spreads. Researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology discovered that olive oil enhances the anti-inflammatory properties of whole grain bread, creating a cumulative protective effect against atherosclerosis. Sophia Simeone, a resident of the Greek island of Crete who celebrated her 104th birthday in 2023, began every morning with a traditional breakfast, a slice of whole grain bread generously soaked in olive oil and sprinkled with a pinch of oregano. In many interviews, she mentioned that this ritual had been passed down through several generations in her family, many of whom also lived long, active lives. Regular consumption of whole grain bread with olive oil may add approximately 4 to 6 years to one's lifespan. The ideal proportion is 50 grams of whole grain bread to 10 to 15 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. Some of the best ways to enjoy this combination include breakfast toast with olive oil and fresh herbs, bruschetta with tomatoes and basil, and panzanella, a Tuscan salad made with toasted bread, olive oil, and vegetables. It is important to choose true whole grain bread made from whole kernels, not bread that is simply colored with caramel coloring. 8. Fish. Recent studies show that combining fatty fish with olive oil is one of the most effective dietary strategies for maintaining cognitive health after the age of 60. Statistics from 2023 indicate a 68% reduction in the risk of developing dementia among older adults who regularly eat salmon, sardines, or mackerel prepared with olive oil. The omega-3 fatty acids found in fish and the polyphenols in olive oil create a unique neuroprotective blend that helps shield brain cells from age-related changes. The American Journal of Clinical Neurology published research showing that consuming 100 grams of fatty fish cooked with olive oil daily increases the volume of the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory, by 2.3% within 1 year. Researchers from Yale University discovered a synergistic effect between omega-3 fatty acids and olive oil, noting that together they reduce neuroinflammation more effectively than either component alone. Tamaji Tanabe, a long-lived resident of Okinawa, Japan, celebrated his 106th birthday in 2022. Every day, he ate a small portion of local fatty fish prepared with olive oil imported from Italy, an unusual combination for traditional Japanese cuisine. According to him, he began this practice at the age of 70 after reading scientific articles about the Mediterranean diet and continued it faithfully ever since. Consistently eating fatty fish with olive oil may add approximately 7 to 9 years to a person's life. The ideal portion is 120 to 150 grams of fish with 15 milliliters of olive oil. The best preparation methods include baking at a low temperature not higher than 180 degrees Celsius, which is 356 degrees Fahrenheit, with olive oil and lemon juice, steaming followed by a drizzle of olive oil, or marinating raw fish in olive oil with herbs for dishes like ceviche or carpaccio. Wild-caught fish are especially beneficial as they contain higher levels of healthy fatty acids and fewer antibiotics compared to farm-raised varieties. 9. Boiled potatoes. Recent research from 2024 confirms that boiled potatoes dressed with olive oil are one of the best sources of resistant starch for people over the age of 60. Statistics show a 36% reduction in the risk of developing colorectal issues and a 29% improvement in glycemic control among older adults who regularly include this dish in their diet. Olive oil not only enhances the flavor of potatoes, but also helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants found in the skin. The American Institute of Nutrition Research published data showing that boiled potatoes, when cooled and then dressed with olive oil, contain 46% more resistant starch. This type of starch acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Researchers at Cornell University found that the polyphenols in olive oil protect the starch in potatoes from breaking down too quickly, which helps maintain stable blood sugar levels after meals. Pablo Escobar, not to be confused with the well-known drug trafficker, a resident of the highland region of Antioquia, Colombia, lived to be 103 years old. Every day, he ate a traditional local dish called papas aliñadas, boiled potatoes with olive oil and local herbs. He credited his excellent health and mental clarity to this simple food, which his family had prepared for generations. Consistently eating boiled potatoes with olive oil may add approximately 3 to 5 years to one's lifespan. The ideal proportion is 150 grams of boiled potatoes to 10 milliliters of olive oil. The best method of preparation is to boil the potatoes with the skin on, let them cool, which increases the amount of resistant starch, and then dress them with olive oil, along with fresh herbs, garlic, or lemon juice. Varieties of potatoes with colored flesh, such as purple or red, are especially beneficial because they contain more antioxidants. Potato salads made with olive oil instead of mayonnaise or sour cream are also a healthy and flavorful option. 10. Eggs, especially boiled. The latest nutritional research from 2024 debunks the long-standing myth that eggs are harmful for older adults. On the contrary, data shows that eating boiled eggs dressed with olive oil reduces the risk of age-related macular degeneration by 59% and improves muscle mass by 23% in people over the age of 60. Egg yolks are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the eyes, while olive oil helps the body absorb these nutrients more effectively. In addition, eggs are an excellent source of choline, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in maintaining brain health in later years. The American Vision Institute published a study showing that eating 1 egg per day with olive oil increases the concentration of lutein in the blood by 42%, a change directly linked to better cognitive function in older individuals. Researchers from Stanford University found that olive oil prevents the oxidation of cholesterol in egg yolks during storage and cooking, making them safe even for those with a predisposition to cardiovascular conditions. Emma Morano, a woman from the Piedmont region of Italy, who lived to be 117 years old and was considered one of the oldest people in recorded history, ate 2 boiled eggs with fresh olive oil every day. She kept this habit for more than 90 years and often said in interviews that she never had any issues with cholesterol or heart health, despite her consistent consumption of eggs. Regularly eating boiled eggs with olive oil may add approximately 4 to 6 years to a person's life. The ideal portion is 1 to 2 eggs with 10 milliliters of olive oil. Some of the best ways to enjoy this combination include hard-boiled eggs sliced and dressed with olive oil, herbs and spices, egg salad made with olive oil instead of mayonnaise, or a Spanish tortilla, an omelet with potatoes cooked in olive oil. Eggs from free-range chickens are especially beneficial, as they contain higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamins. Olive oil also helps protect the delicate structure of egg proteins, making them easier for the body to digest and absorb. Next, I recommend checking out these videos, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. I'm looking forward to them.